Good morning, my dear people, teachers of B.Ed second year. The subject is Pedagogy of English, paper number 12 and 13, paper code 9202, and the topic is tape recorder as an audio teaching aid. And teaching points are first, description of tape recorder. Second, the usage of tape recorder in English language teaching, that is ELT. ELT का मतलब होता है English language teaching. Third, advantages of using tape recorder in ELT. And fourth, precaution in using tape recorder. These are the teaching points. First point is description of tape recorder. Tape recorder is an audio teaching aid. ऑडियो यानी जिसको सुन सकते हैं, विजुअल यानी जिसको देख सकते हैं. ऑडियो विजुअल का मतलब जिसको सुन भी सकते हैं, देख भी सकते हैं. तो दिस इज एन ऑडियो टीचिंग एड. It records a person's voice and then it reproduces the sound before the same person or before other persons. Voice recording, can be used in the recording of radio broadcasting program, as well as the voice of the TV program can also be recorded by the tape recorder. So it can be used in our teaching English class. Now second point is use of tape recorder in English language teaching class. Teacher gives each student a paragraph and record his voice reading the paragraph with as far as possible in correct pronunciation, stress, intonation, pause, etc. And then teacher will himself read the same paragraph with the ideal pronunciation, stress, intonation, pause, etc. Then the student will themselves compare their pronunciation with the pronunciation of the teacher and find out what mistakes they have committed in the pronunciation. These mistakes will be noted down, and afterwards students will be given practice and drilling to correct that mistake so that their pronunciation can be improved. Because this can be used in, as I have earlier said, this can be used in recording the radio program, broadcasting program, because many times radio broadcasting broadcast very important program with respect to English teaching. And at that time if someone has the tape recorder, then he can record the program and then it can be used in the classroom to teach English. This will give a very interesting environment, motivating environment, and main purpose of tape recording is to check the pronunciation, because English is a language which is not spoken plain language like our Hindi. there are stress, there are intonation. Stress means to emphasis, किसी शब्द के ऊपर जोर देना, उसको कहते हैं स्ट्रेस. इंटोनेशन का मतलब राइजिंग एंड फॉलिंग ऑफ टोन. कभी आवाज़ ऊंची आवाज़ में बोलते हैं, कभी नीची आवाज़ में बोलते हैं, इसको इंटोनेशन कहते हैं. पॉज का मतलब उपयुक्त समय पर व्यक्ति रुकता है. कहाँ रुकना चाहिए, दैट शुड ऑल्सो बी प्रैक्टिस्ड. So stress, intonation, pause, these are the correct pronunciation skills that should be practiced with the help of a tape recorder. In elementary classes, in primary classes, tape recorder can be used in reciting the nursery rhymes. Pre-recorded rhymes are played in the class and students will follow it and they will get pleasure out of it and the environment will become active. And when the class is actively, interestingly, motivatingly take part in teaching, learning process, then that teaching is only successful. Inactive class is not at all successful in teaching English especially. Now, what are the advantages of using tape recorder? Tape recorder helps teacher to teach English in interesting, motivating, effective way. And the students' participation can be taken in teaching because teaching is a child-centered process, not a teacher-centered process. Teacher is very wise, very intelligent, but if the students are not taking part, if the teaching is not going into the head of the student, then that teaching is useless teaching. So, using these teaching aids, students' participation will be very nice. English is a foreign language. We all know that it is not our language. It is not spoken in the market or at the house or at the playground. It is only spoken in the English class. So, for learning this or to make mastery on this language, one should practice frequently and drill so that the persons or the students' pronunciation will be good and they will speak the language correctly. It is helpful in concentrating pupils' attention. When tape recorder is being played in the class, all students will be concentrately listen the program. No one will do any other work. So teacher can get success by attracting the students' attention. Students' whole attention is concentrated towards the program, and tape recorder reduce teachers' burden and energy in effective English teaching because teacher has to speak less. Only after the program, he has to give the guidance. He has to give the comments. But his speaking is become less due to the using tape recorder. Now, what are the precautions in using tape recorder? When tape recorder is being used in the class, teacher should take care that the tape recorder should be removed when its use is finished. Otherwise, what will happen? Students will start playing with it and they will damage it. So, whenever tape recorder's use is finished, completed, then teacher should keep it away and then give the feedback. the recording should be as per the standard of the class. The recording, the students, the given the paragraph should be as per the standard of those. And not that the language is very high, very university level and college level, and students are of the 8th class. Then it is useless. They will not be able to pronounce those words. So the program, whatever recording already recorded or being recorded by the student, should be as per the standard of the class. If the class is of 5th class, then the material should be according to their standard, at their level. And teacher should provide necessary feedback after the program. What mistakes the students have done, that should be carefully removed by teachers' feedback. So feedback is necessary after this program, otherwise its use will not be so effective. Now there are some questions. Assignment question. Question number first. What is the use of tape recorder in ELT, English Language Teaching? हाँ, क्या यूज है टैप रिकॉर्डर का, किस तरह से यूज कर सकता है? टीचर करेगा, पढ़ाएगा, रिकॉर्ड करेगा, टीचर भी करेगा. स्टूडेंट्स विल कंपेयर देयर वॉइस विद द टीचर्स वॉइस. इन दिस वे इट कैन बी यूज्ड इन द क्लास. And the radio program and TV program which are already recorded will be played there before the students, so that they will listen and they will learn the correct pronunciation, the correct structure, the correct sentence framing, etc. Second question, what are the advantages of using tape recorder? Advantages, it is a foreign language, so drilling and practicing is necessary, and practicing can be done with the help of the tape recorder. And it makes the class teaching interesting, motivating, concentrating, encouraging. Every student will take part in it, in the teaching learning process. And teachers' energy and time will be saved due to the use of this tape recorder. Now, thank you. Okay, have a nice day, my dear people, teachers.